G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator Australia. So today Robbie and myself are starting a new week, and which means it's a new sketch layout. So I'm hoping that this is all working okay, because I'm having a lot of trouble with my internet. It's overcast here and been raining, and every time that happens I have trouble with the internet. And I'm also hoping that my voice is okay, because I've been in bed with no voice for the last week, so fingers crossed. So as I said, today we've got a new sketch layout, and this is it here. So it's a very easy, simple one. Should only take us probably 5 to 10 minutes. Not much involved in this one today, so we'll get cracking with it. Okay, so we'll just put that aside. We're going to be playing with the So Sincere stamp set, which is from the new mini, and we're going to be playing with the lovely new Garden Walk 6x6 DSP papers. So this is them here. You get 1, 2, 3, I think it's 48 sheets, so you probably get 6 of each sheet, 6 pieces of each sheet. It's really pretty actually. I didn't think I'd like it, I will be honest. It just looked a little bit too floral to me, but the bolder pieces I tend to use in smaller doses. That way it's not in my face. But what I liked about this paper was the opposite side. Check out that. Perfect for mail cards. And I love when that happens. So that's our opposite side. Okay, and we're going to actually be using the opposite side today. And it is this piece here. So that's that really bold piece, which is perfect for Christmas, but we're going to be using this side. Okay, so we'll bring in our kit. I've already done adhered a piece of scrap DSP left over. I've got a piece for our front of our card today. Mine's not as wide as the layout, but that's okay. And we've got a piece of basic white and a piece of pretty peacock. That's it. Very easy, very simple. So what we're going to do first is we're going to stick this piece to that like that. Okay? Just like that. Excuse me. I've had allergies all week, so it's knocked me flat and hasn't done that for a number of years, actually a long number of years. So I've been pretty quiet this week. Okay, so then we're just going to stick this to there like that. And we're going to trim our sides off. Okie dokie. This is perfect card for any beginner that's coming into the world of card making or even Stampin' Up. Perfect for kids too, actually, come to think of it. So what we're going to do now is I'm one that I just don't like, well, I sometimes think when you're just using paper, DSP onto a flat piece of, or sticking it flat onto a piece of cardstock, I like it to sort of pop a little bit. So we're going to grab our, just bear with me, paper trimmer. And what we're going to do is, if we can, I'm thinking we may not be able to. I'm actually going to score a line down here. It's indented, but I'm okay with that. So there's just a line down there like that. Okay. What we could have done was done it beforehand, but you would have to know how you were going to adhere it to the cardstock before doing it. So we're just going to do this. Usually I have it facing up like that with the raised side, but this time we're going to have it facing down. And I might just do one more, eh? Oops. It's just going to pop our card a little bit. And that's pretty good to me. So I'll just show you what I mean. So there, if you can see that, there's a couple of lines that we've scored with our paper trimmer. And that is the raised side. And you could have stuck your DSP down that in between those raised scored lines if you wanted to, but I'm happy with it going the indented side this time. Okay, so then what we're going to do, just for something a little bit different, we might stamp first. So let's do our sentiment. We're going to use the happy birthday. So that means we're going to flip this around. So we're going to do it that way, okay? Instead of the landscape, we're going portrait. I like to set myself a bit of a challenge. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. And we're using Pecan Pie. And I just want to make sure that it's nice and straight. So I always stamp onto scrap paper first. I've only got one shot at this. Pretty good. So, making sure this is nice and straight. His hair is scary now. We're going to stamp like that. Oh, that's pretty good. Then I thought what we might do is add a little bit more interest, and we're going to bring in our Stampin' Right marker. It's the pretty Peacock one. So, or will we use Pecan Pie? You know what? Let's use let's use Pretty Peacock, okay? And what we're going to do is grab our marker and we're just going to put the brush tip in the lid, and we're just going to very gently flick. We don't want too much, and we don't want to do it that hard that you're going to break your tip. We'll put some over here too. And that's all we're going to do. Okay, just like that. And we're going to stick this to our pretty peacock base card. And while we're sticking this down, we'll do the inside of our card as well. Now, what did I do with... How can you lose stuff? I just had it. Here it is. Amazes me how I lose so much when you're creating. So we'll put that in our card, making sure it's facing the right way, just like that. And I think what we might do is add a couple of bling, hey? It's still a very basic card and perfect for beginners. And I'm thinking we go with the opaque dots. And we're going to use the Pecan Pie ones. Well, where are we going to put them? That's the big question. I have a hard time using these for some reason. I don't know why. We'll just put them down this, just like that. You know a secret to using these opaque dots? Let me know, because as I said, I have a hard time using them for some reason. So, and that is our card for today. Very easy, very simple, and one that I hope you can recreate in a short amount of time. Okay, now all the details are on my blog, and the link for my blog is below, and I'll also have a link to Robbie's blog, where be sure to check out what she's created using this card sketch for today, for this week actually. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and enjoy your day. See ya. Hooray.